Alright, it's here. Let's not waste any time. First time playing? Yeah, I just downloaded this. And I've been holding off on doing anything with it until... Oh! I like that loading graphic. Okay. We're getting frame drops on the load screen. That's not good. Although if you're going to have frame drops somewhere, that's the place to have it. Okay, if there's an intro, I'm not skipping over it. Oh, you can only get to level 7? Oh well. Makes sense. They don't want you to be like being strong enough to get your first class change when the new game comes out. This orchestral version is so good. Okay, and away we go. Rest of the game ran fine
Trials
on a base.
of Mana.
Okay, I wasn't expecting the voiceover for the title. It's good to hear that it ran nice on just a base PS4, because I'm on a PS4 Pro sometimes, so that can kind of skew my perspective a little bit. Well, I'm keeping the English voices on because I need to hear how bad Kevin is. I've heard so many things about him in particular. Right in the middle spine. Oh, hey, Yune. Actually, I remember what you said earlier about the playlists. For all of them, the videos were actually in the playlist, but they were out of order. For some reason, the newest ones got moved all the way to the bottom instead of being at the top. Played on hard mode, felt it was too easy. Well, this game doesn't really get hard until you're... Let's see, around what level would that be? Until you're maybe like 2/3 of the way through the game. That's when more of the tricky bosses start to appear. Well, this is already a step up from the original in that you can tell who these characters are, what their stories are, and more importantly, what stats they have and what sort of attacks they'll do. Okay, I said I'd start with Kevin. I'm starting with Kevin.
Kevin! That's me!
Oh no!
I'm Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendell.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarre.
Alright, let's just go with this party. It's just the beginning anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How goes the Legend of Mana retrospective? I'm still in the research phase for that. I think I have like a third of a page for the script written out. And for reference, my scripts usually go like 20 pages.
Persecuted by humankind, beastmen were forced to live a life of seclusion in the dark woods of Duskmoon Forest. Only one managed to stand up against the oppression. He became king. Under his rule, the beastmen banded together and created the kingdom of Ferolia. There, he and his kin waited for a chance to get revenge on the humans who drove them into hiding.
The humans persecuted him for the pop-in textures on his face.
Well, 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 it isn't his furry majesty himself. How do you do this fine, fine night? Ah, finally! The time is upon us, sire. With the coming shift in the world's mana power, now's the perfect opportunity. For what? For us! All to get back at those nasty humans!
Do I know you?
Oh, how silly of me! They call me Gormond, Death Devourer. Our goals are the same, for I hate humankind as much as you do. May I offer you some unsolicited help?
Outsiders and help are unwelcome. Be gone!
No, wait. I'll leave, but if you change your mind, my dark spells are always at your service.
Somehow Gormand is less threatening in this version.
Wait. I'll give you one chance.
Oh, I shan't waste it. Now then, tell me what you would have me do, and consider it done, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I did remember reading that in the startup about being able to transfer saves. I'm wondering if that's just saving progress so you don't play the beginning again, if there's any sort of bonus associated with it.
Kevin was the one and only son of Ferolia's king. The young boy's human mother had long since abandoned her half-blood child, leaving him to be raised in the forest by the beastmen. Due to his Spartan upbringing, Kevin never connected with others. He was raised as his father's successor and trained to fight from infancy, leaving little time for friendships. One night, the young prince came across a slain mother wolf and her living pup, Carl. Finding a true friend in the affectionate wolf, the boy's frozen heart began to thaw.
Hey, sleep good? Huh? Carl? What was that yip, Carl? Tiny, but still a wolf. Don't bark like a dog. Here, howl. Like this. We're alike. You and me. A little wolf who acts like a dog. A beast man with human blood in my veins. And neither of us have a mom. Don't worry, Carl. Got you. And I'll protect you, since your mom can't now.
So I can excuse the acting for Kevin because the weird halting speech pattern is something he had in the original as well.
Carl, what's wrong? No, Carl. Can't fight you. Won't fight you. Stop! What are you doing? Carl! Stop! Body's moving on its own.
This is gonna take some getting used to. That looks really weird at first. Like the Wolfman, but it still has the big bushy hair.
No. 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 Carl. Carl. How did this happen?
I shouldn't be laughing, but with that line
Unable to
delivery...
resist his beastman instincts, the boy transformed and attacked his only friend. Kevin made a grave by the flower patch they'd often visited. Racked with guilt, there he wept for his lost friend.
So sorry, Carl. I'm sorry.
Afterwards, Kevin didn't know how long he wandered the forest. Eventually, however, he made it back to the palace. But nothing was the same.
Carl. Couldn't protect my friend. I couldn't stop myself. Beastman blood. Awakened. But why did I transform? Why now? King might know something.
Okay, well, navigation's definitely going to be easier. Man, a couple wishes already? This game is quite generous. Of course, I say that now. I assume that's the way I'm supposed to go. So let's go everywhere else. Huh, that's a new one on me. More useful here than in sort of... Oh. Yeah, I completely forgot about that until you mentioned it. Holy shit. Okay, it looks like they're putting you in a smaller area to start with so that you're less likely to get lost. Which, frankly, yeah, I'm okay with that. Plus they have objective markers, which, considering the scope of the game, I'm not entirely against having those. It's nice to be able to, like, look out among the forest from these vantage points. Damn, I was hoping I could go back there right away. How much you want to bet that someone, when they try to speedrun this version, they try to find a way to clip through here and see if that, like, trips an event trigger for, like, half the game to go by. I'll admit, I'm also not used to being able to jump. So familiar, and yet so different. Okay, animations are a little strange in this. Like, you can see how the foot hits the ground, but then it continues sliding forward. Hey, I remember you.
By order of the king, the Beastmen forces are hereby sent out to take over human settlements. Our first target is the holy city, Wendell. Yes, sir! Now's our chance to pay back the humans for what they've done. Once we take their precious holy city, we'll have already dealt a serious blow to those weaklings. They'll be shaking in their boots. Yeah!
Ludgar is distracting to me in this version. Both the voice and the spikes of hair on the biceps. I'll get used to it, it's just a little weird at first. Oh, you can jump and then evade? Someone's gonna take advantage of that.
Listen up, Kevin. We'll be taking Jad, then it's straight to Wendell. You hear that, Princeling? Your old man picked me to lead the Beastmen to victory. He trusts me with his invasion plan, not you. How does it feel to be a waste of space, huh?
Oh, I was trying to jump. Oops.
Huh? I hear something through the wall. I know that voice.
Well done, Gormand.
It's an honor to fulfill the wishes of the king. Tell me, were you impressed by my dark magic then?
Corrupting the will of a tiny pup to attack my son is child's play. No matter. It induced Kevin's transformation as planned. With no more attachments to keep him from training, my son will become a weapon. I have no more need of you. Leave.
Wait, what? Be reasonable, Your Majesty.
You beast!
Egad, just
Stop right there, coward!
Yes. Use that hatred I see in your eye. Bend it to your will, and let it fuel your beastman power. Never lose it.
Shut up!
Foolish boy. Know your place. You called yourself Death Devourer.
Oh, I was
did
hoping
you
he would
not?
get uppercutted into the sky.
Oh, yes, indeed, Your Majesty.
I leave my son to you.
Understood, sire.
Wait, did he have hair growing off of his cape? How does that work? Okay. Let's see how the overworld handles. You can't jump into the water. Oh, statue right there. Good news is all the enemies are going to be asleep. At least in this version of the game, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to run away from battles you don't want to be a part of. This definitely feels like it's going to be like much simpler to handle battles with. Okay, let's go ahead and do this now. It is Kevin. I'll just put this into strength. And sure, one into stamina. Oh, I should check. Let's see. It still has this. Okay, I'm glad that it has this as an extra option, because one thing that really pissed me off about the original was that you could only, like, direct who your party members attack and not tell them to just stop attacking. So for casters in particular, that's a very nice option to have. Can't wait to see people crunching the numbers about whether the quick attacks, the strong attacks, or the special attacks are faster.
Carl! Give him back! Give him back!
Spare me! I was merely following His Majesty, the King of Ferolia's orders. Wait. I've come to you with an offer. Wouldn't you like to know how to bring your little Carl back to life?
Huh?
These hard cuts where everybody
listen.
changes position.
Ferolian forces are on their way to Windle as we speak. You need to find the Priest of Light who lives there. Why? Because he knows how to bring back...
Something from a Best of the Worst movie.
You lie!
Well, good news, this doesn't look like
Now, does this look like the face of a liar?
No,
You
there's an
cannot
actual
wait.
day and night
Lucas guards
cycle
have
instead of a day
already
4
left.
night
If you
cycle.
dally, they may do away with the priest before you arrive.
Where's Wendell? Where?
Mr. Wendell?
It's this way, Your Highness. Now, you must make for Mintus. It's just outside the Dusk Moon Forest. And from there, you can cross the sea to the city
I
of
assume
Jad.
that they're going to like
is
cut it
quite
off at the
close
part
to
where you're
that
supposed to
location.
take the ship to Jad.
Yeah, that was
So
actually...
don't dawdle or loot.
Because like that's where the
will
credit
have
roll
complete
happens in the
control of
original, and it
Windle
seems like a
before you
logical
even
stopping
arrive.
point.
It's like, oh, sure.
Understand? Try to stay out of the sight.
Credits
Okay?
already? Man.
In fact, I shouldn't be seen here with you either. I'll take my leave. Goodbye and good luck.
I'm gonna start
young
walking
prince.
everywhere like how Gorman does. With my forearms way out to the side and vigorously shrugging my shoulders.
Imagine a wrestling
Carl.
intro with that wrestler.
Wait for me.
Kind of like how everyone
Priest of
gives
Light
the
and
Vince
Wendell will
McMahon
tell me
walk,
how to bring you back.
where his legs
Still
seem
my
to go
best
out
friend.
farther than humans think
Carl.
they do.
That
Like
coward
that
is no
old-ass
father.
John Lennon picture that people found.
He must
Ugh.
be the
That's
reason
the weirdest fucking pose ever.
Mom left me behind.
My audio is really low. That could be a Discord
Is she-
thing on it.
That might be my
Alive?
Discord settings. Hold on.
Okay, that must
I
be
want
the anti-Oni setting
To
on-
see her.
in terms of audio.
Well, your volume was at 100%, but I boosted it a little.
Not the smartest move for
Kevin burned with hatred for his father and shame
Well, I
for
know
the
you're
feral
not
blood
going
in
to
his veins
cough
that made him
directly into the
deliver
mic, so
final
you're good.
misguided
I
blow
meant, like,
to his
no, I'm
own.
social distancing through the internet too. Why would I cough into the mic environment?
As the Ferolian troops left the castle, the young prince was hot on their heels.
What was that
He
one
had to
cycle
get to
again?
Wendell and ask the Priest of Light to bring Carl back to life.
So that's why he doesn't get on a ship in the intro.
Wait, in the original?
Yeah. In the original, it never showed him getting on a ship, and in the intro, it never showed a ship going around the map.
You just fucking... wow.
He's gonna English channel it. Okay, I'm a fan of what they're doing with this opening credit roll.
Are these spoilers or just things we don't see? I'm guessing things you don't see, 'cause-
Oh, now you get on the boat. These look like things that are happening along the way to the opening scene. Yeah, there he is! What the fuck? Hi, half doggy. The fucking swimming animation.
I mean... the way... okay, the way water splashes... it would be like me in the pool, just except my feet would be going like 3 times as fast to make that water splash as fast. But his feet are not lining up with that. You know, like fucking boat propeller, but your feet.
Wait, it's still going.
Maybe the beginning
to Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Some of these voices, man, I can't get over it.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks.
More tolerable than
Now my
I
ship's
hate
stuck
you,
in the
Dad.
harbor until who knows when.
It's more tolerable than
Yeah, we aren't supposed to be here.
Not even supposed to be here.
Too many guards. Can't let beastmen find me, but I have to go to Wendell. For Carl.
Can't let Beastman find me. As Beastman runs down directly on you. There he is. Oh, there's spoilers, but yeah, first boss. You know what? I guess.
that's a long time for a demo. We still got Dancing Shopkeep.
Considering this is Square, having long demos is surprising. I'll just compare directly to Dragon Quest XI. That's a very long demo. I guess they're kind of doing this similar.
Oh yes, this is still a thing.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Could you give a girl some peace and quiet? Back off! You can't get anything past me.
It just acted.
That voice is not quite Prim levels, but getting there.
I still think it's very interesting. At least in this remake, it's pretty much freaking but at least, from when I briefly saw the main menu last night after I installed it, yeah, you can still go back to the original soundtrack, but the little tidbits I'm hearing, way more consistently better than, like, oh, this song's good. Oh god, what the fuck, Lois? What happened to this one? I mean, do you agree with that?
Yeah, so far this soundtrack is alright.
Okay. I still think it's cool that there's a swap. Is that an option that has a retro
I don't know.
I could already tell the menus here are better than the original. They don't take 3 seconds to change. Let me win.
I'm not used to shops not being claustrophobic.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Come again.
Well, Beastman find you. Beastman.
There's only one beast man I need to worry about.
The other one's just some.
The other ones are like, oh, you're on a secret mission. Sorry, I'm looking for something specific.
Shopkeep's doing some good things.
There he is.
Give me a break. What kind of weapon shop doesn't sell weapons?
Oh, right.
If this
yeah.
is a joke, I ain't laughing.
come on! These beast guys are itching for a fight!
Not sure if I can beat them all on my own, even if I had more weapons.
It's like an 8-pack, but it's horizontal.
Oh, headache.
Well, the upper part of the body's obviously covered, so you can't tell. Much more exactly. You're not selling weapons as shopkeepers just dancing and not replying. Missing Durant
Oh great, we're robbing the fountain.
Can't believe you're robbing.
Yeah, they had it coming.
Absolute monster that actually turns into monster.
This town is caught up in a war it never wanted. It's the same story everywhere you go in the world these days. Like my homeland. What on earth is going on?
This is Elder Scrolls perspective.
There wasn't a zoom in transition.
Yes, Reese is here.
Pardon me. My younger brother is missing, and I must find him as soon as possible. Have you perchance seen a little lost boy around here? I see.
Yes, I'll find him. Yes,
Have
I
you
know
seen a
Thank you.
little
No,
boy?
well, you're lying.
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment.
The schizophrenic barkeep.
The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst
Night is
themselves
best.
until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then.
Wait for night. Sleep at the inn until then. Just wish our guards weren't the ones causing trouble.
Of course, now there's more straightforward By the way, what do you run your
I'm pretty conservative with mine, so it's usually around like 2,000.
offline, but I haven't tested it yet. I used to be at like 45. I'm just trying if I go to try. One drop frame. If it buckles one frame, we're going back down to 25.
I'm still thrown off by the Wolfmen's like still having their human form hair.
Star season 2. Also, the name Jad almost seems like it could be a person's name too. Escape Jad! Oh, no, wait. What's the pickup button?
It's X, which is also jump.
Jump to.
Yes.
It's the Final Fantasy 15 problem. Where jump and item pickup is the same button. See that happening. I guess once the icon grabbing
Who's throwing money on the roof of this house?
Or who's throwing it over the castle instead of just chucking it completely up.
I haven't taken any yet.
You know what you must do. Go to the highest point and jump.
Okay, well, when I get to that moon tower, I'll jump off of it.
I have the Xenoblade test. Where you just fucking die.
I hope this game's designed like Xenoblade, where there's just one ridiculously high jump you can take down a waterfall.
I mean, if you land in water,
I just realized this is a prime candidate for that new What's Behind the Waterfall Twitter account.
like that one big article where it's like stupid fucking or something involving going behind a waterfall and nothing's there. It's like stupid fucking game doesn't have secret behind waterfall or something like that.
Sounds like something from the Hard Times.
Yeah.
I haven't had a single roulette for the chests yet. Frankly, I'm okay with that. I was scared for a moment that fighting airborne stuff was going to be a pain in the ass, but it's not. Please.
Please, start on the
DLC2. Kevin actually, well, I don't know how it's balanced in this game, but he was like the character to have in your party in the original.
Yeah, fucking big strength, big hurt, big dumb, big.
Just get him in wolf form on a boss and we're all set.
Yeah, even Easy 8 Beastmaster.
The party members were Kevin and that man. That's a pretty solid party. As long as you assign the class roles correctly.
Yeah. That'd be a lot of streams to dig through. It's funny because apparently, like, when they were near the end of the game and they were struggling, it's like, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna beat this tonight, and then that was the last stream. Like, oh, okay. It seems like we beat it faster than we thought.
Give Trials this, when you beat it, you do get a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, like, we could.
I did such a terrible job my first playthrough of picking classes.
Stronger than you think!
Okay, yep, I found it. Shitty waterfall and dumbass game doesn't even have a stupid cave behind it.
Can you link that in the chat?
Twitch?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright.
Links should be allowed in my chat, I think.
Local gamer Ryan Aguirre discovered that against all odds, the goddamn waterfall character spotted from across the map in the game did not in fact have a fucking game. I paid $60 for this game, and the developers have the gall to include a waterfall with no
Can't get through. What is this? Better find another way in.
Reminds me of during some of the Easy Ally podcast episodes, they did an opening segment called Pliny's Cauldron, which actually, based on what they decided to use, people like they did a game jam for it. So people actually made games off of like ideas that people sent in, but the catch was to make the most vile video game. And one of the submissions was like something along the lines of the first waterfall you come in contact will have a cave behind it, but every other one won't. So the idea, it would like set a precedent of like waterfalls having caves, but only the first one will, and you're just like, what the fuck? It's kind of like that, but unlike shitty fucking games with no stupid fucking waterfall caves, it at least has one. I don't even think Death Stranding has a fucking waterfall cave. Stupid ass Kajumbo. Come on. Breath of the Wild even have one?
I didn't play it enough to answer that.
Yeah, considering that there's like a lot to search for in this game. And people are still finding ways to style on fucking Lionels and shit. Like they're playing actual Devil May Cry. Still, like, that's still insane. People are like doing some new like combat tricks with that game. It's kind of beautiful.
Well, lots of wares to browse.
Oh, good choice.
Use this.
What?
Use this! Thank you, Kevin. I wouldn't have known that otherwise.
Wait. Was it in the form of a question?
Come again.
He seemed incredulous that he bought better weapons.
I don't know why, but the way you said it, it's like he was like, use this, like $30.
30 bucks.
Alright, just going through the website now. Every Star Wars movie ranked by how old I was the first time I saw it. Or here's the topical one. CDC warns Americans against touching Mario space in Super Mario 64.
Well, yeah, you're gonna cut yourself on those polygons.
He's wearing gloves! Or UFC to introduce items, and it's just got Smash Bros. Like the hammer and the master. This sounds like more like me. Level 16 Warlock still can't identify a D8. I don't even know. Guy in Street Fight doing considerably worse after eating turkey leg out of trash. Oh god. Police manhunt underway for man who didn't pay for WinRAR license after 40-day trial.
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
Novelty Zelda wallet only holds a maximum of $99. God
You know, for some people, that might actually be a useful wallet.
I guess. Or
As long as it doesn't hold credit cards on top of the $99.
well, the thing is, the credit card. So like, if you already have $99, try to put a credit card in that has like, it just would, you know, like opposite magnets just pushing out. Like you would feel the force of it not being able to go in. Hayao Miyazaki releases annual schedule of retirement announcements. Yeah, it kind of does feel like that. Like, how many times did he announce he was retired?
I don't know, but apparently that's how you know officially when it switches from night to day.
Well, better than Castlevania 2. Just mod Trials of Mana to just have Castlevania 2 music for 90 days.
I already have 10 candies.
What was the per item limit in the original?
It was either 4 or 6. I can't remember which. I think it was 6.
Okay, so they upped it again. And it, unlike the Secret of Mana remake where you make it a choice of how much you want to do the options, I guess it's just like, alright, up it to... Uncharted movie loses another director due to failed ledge grab.
Welcome.
Still got the options for sleeping until the night or the day. Excellent.
Oh, you cracked one open?
I always crack one
Crack
open
one
before the
open
town gets
off
nuked.
screen. God damn it. Now I just have an empty can of Baja
Huh?
Blast.
That reminds me.
What the?
I was filming stuff for what I'm gonna do for April Fool's earlier today.
A light.
You may or may not be prepared.
Well, compared to last time, even though I knew what you were doing, yes, I'm in soda can voice mode. How does that sound coming through the
What?
fucking microphone?
Flying light. What was it?
Because I actually
Never
don't
seen
know
anything
what
like that. Where did it go? I should follow.
You sound like like you're talking into a can, I don't know. It's like those giant, like, pseudo bullhorn things that the male cheerleaders have at, like, football games.
Okay, not a Vuvuzela, but like, compared to last year where even though I knew what you were doing, I wasn't prepared for how it ended. Or let alone like how you were actually doing it. So like, it's like I knew what you were gonna do, but I didn't know what
I'm going
you
too
were-
fast for the ferry.
Time for some donations. We're doing some speedruns.
When I do the other characters, I'm just going to Jad and that's it. I don't need to play through all of this.
Yeah, because I'm guessing it's relatively the same. In terms of like, fairy. Finding the fairy. So, how much of it technically changes due to the fact that
Run! Got you!
how much
Run!
oh, so you have to yeah, obviously combat's
You-
like way different.
Alive?
Just trying to think that it seems like building up meter is way slower now, considering that you can pretty much attack at will instead of waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm alright. Oh. Who are you?
I am Kevin from Ferolia. Saw the light.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
What?
Electroshock
Oh,
GameCube
never mind.
controller?
I'll tell you
Instead
later.
of rumble, it shocks you?
Please.
Oh, that's evil.
I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in
That's
Wendell.
something, if you play Melee, it just happens.
I can't fly any further on my own.
Fine by me. Going to Wendell too. But Cascade Cavern.
All
Can't
this
get through
time,
right now.
it finally clicked with me.
I can get us through the barrier.
Kevin's wearing tiger stripes, but he's a wolf.
But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of
Are you
Mana.
telling me he didn't hunt a Tigrex?
The Sanctuary
growing up?
of Mana.
This fraud.
Wait.
I mean, he could.
Ah!
Fuck Tigrex.
What happened? Was it Astoria? Gotta go back.
Oh, we need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here.
Wait. What?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Ah, she's in my head? Ah!
Hurry!
That is my
On
favorite
it.
line we read of Gah!
So, why are you heading to Wendell?
Priest of Light can save Carl. Bring him back.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy
Looks like they have
time yourself.
some invisible walls in this.
Got you! Run!
I'm gonna try doing that from now on. Battles are relatively easy to avoid too.
What happened? Where are the humans?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
Cowards!
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendell is in danger.
I'm going to give the voice actors credits and assume that they didn't have the full context for all of these line reads. So this is just too awkward to explain otherwise.
enjoying some mana. Let's see.
Indeed. I'm just gonna get to, I presume, the first boss. And then move to something else.
Everyone's day's been going
So
right.
impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier.
Okay.
There. You should be fine now.
Some of these environments look really nice. There you go. I thought I leveled up without realizing it. Oh, I see. was another thing I was wondering. Enemies do respawn if you get far enough away.
Oh, I thought it was Agana, but you saved me. I'm Charlotte. I'm a famous beauty from Wendell.
Dangerous here.
Rescue a girl named Charlotte.
Go home. Okay?
A boy Carolyn fights a lot. You can beat a beastman like a bottom mop.
Oh, they do give you the option to play through this. I'm gonna say no.
I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendell that was always nice to me. Heath was kind and helpful.
That actually
He
is
took
kind
care
of
of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look
Yeah, I
into
appreciate
something
that.
for the temple.
It's like it's there if you want to.
I got a really, really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to
You
happen
want the full
to
version
Heath,
or the abridged version?
so I followed
And of
him
course,
in
it's still
secret
only with the
and didn't
other
tell
characters you
Grandpa
choose,
when
so
I
it's not
left
like
the
you
temple that
We're
night.
able to do it with everyone in a single.
By a horrible twist of fate,
I'm sorry, just Charlotte G-modding her way into the sky.
right when I finally
It went so fast, it looked like she was just vibrating instead of spinning. Wow, void out.
and then I couldn't even get back to Wendell because of the barrier. Until you opened the path through the cavern for me.
I don't... Bobox, I'm not sure if I dislike Charlotte's voice, because, like, even beyond that, I just don't like children.
If you hadn't been there,
So there's already a bias, is what I'm saying.
it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Fine. You can come with. On my way to Wendell to see the priest anyway.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it.
Items don't carry over. I wouldn't expect them to, considering they mentioned before that you can't save during them. So I assume that, like, nothing else would carry over
I'll
with
take
it.
you to my grandpa. Now, it's off to Wendell.
Great.
My feelings exactly, Kevin.
Wendell is straight ahead. Come along, recruits. Follow me.
So small.
It's your fault. So you
Gotta
get
protect
shot
the
at.
young ones.
Yeah, like many things that I stream, I do this to myself.
Then again, I know exactly why. You were like 2/3 of the way through a T-dub show. You need like
Okay, good, she has points.
now.
And I can immediately use her points to get recovery. Nice.
So, I don't remember how it happened in the original. But when they join you, are they of your current level? Or do they also start at here, Charlotte's done better by like 8 XP.
Does the game always put them at level 4? I'm actually not sure. I think they did have like a general set level. Okay, Okay, good. She's already set to, like, protection above all else. And attacking the same enemy. Which is good, considering this is where the goblins come into play.
Take down the enemy! Run! Stronger than ever!
Good. That level up saved me from having to heal. Wait a minute. Oh. So they give you the option to like change back to the default costumes after class changing?
Nope, that's DLC. Well, it could be.
Oh, yeah.
It's also possible, like the tiger suit.
You're gonna get a rabbit suit too. Excuse me, rabbite suit.
Yeah, I can't believe I almost correct you there. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm slipping.
Well, let me see. Let's see if there's a pre-order bonus.
We can take this enemy in no time. Next.
Okay.
One down.
See that?
A rabbi adornment.
I was great.
The hell does that mean?
To gain more XP after battle up to level 10, aka literally useless. It's just to level up to 10.
Minutes. Run! Defeat one down!
But that's not a top item that actually affects me.
One down! Good training!
I just love the freedom of movement with this. This is what you should do in a remake, is like take advantage of the faculties that you didn't have available for the original.
But you also don't want to lose its strength.
Yeah, but you can obviously work around
like
that.
manage to succeed. That's like expanding the pot bunch, but if you're still Resident Evil 2. Then you get Link's Awakening, which looks beautiful, but is pretty much one-to-one, but has some quality of life changes, more buttons, since you're not on a Game Boy. And Secret of
I have to
Mana.
do this. Oh, I thought it was gonna launch me way up in the sky.
Switch to Charlotte and see if
No,
it's
it's
like only Charlotte.
she's lightest and has the least drag.
Are you able to switch to her?
I haven't had the desire to, so I don't know.
Well, I assume there's at least a button. Switch.
I'd assume.
Wendell.
Mr. Wendell.
Wendell! I can bring Carl back!
Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
It's interesting that you can just find those changes. I don't know why, it also, like, not the same, but just Xenoblade 1 vibes. With just, like, glowing items you just go and pick up. But
Yeah.
in Xenoblade's case, it was just like random items, not just money.
Well, sometimes it's items, sometimes it's money.
Yeah, to elaborate in Xenoblade's case, but like stuff to like fill out your collection.
Oh yeah, like the various like animals and pieces and parts.
Yeah, complete that list.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
If that listing were true and they dropped Definitive Edition in May, I'm like, oh, what are you, nuts? Like, what are you, nuts? May?
Lots of wares to browse.
That's like 2 months.
Come again.
Knowing Square, they're probably gonna have like some item shops with a bunch of referential weapons in them.
One of the items is buy FF7 remake. Wait a minute.
Well, on that note specifically, I remember playing Final Fantasy IX, and one of the weapon shops just has a big-ass Buster Sword in it.
Just for decoration?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thoughts on Vivi?
As far as
What do you think of Vivi?
I
Rating.
Huh?
on what scale?
I think I'll wait out
1 to 10.
here. I
Harrison Ford.
telling Grandpa.
Under the
He's
floorboards?
probably really mad at me.
Harrison Ford, Harrison Ford, Harrison Ford.
This may sound dumb, but give me a Square RPG, but make the combat look as janky and hilarious as Matrix Path of Neo.
Oh, sure, that works.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to jump again, but don't mind me.
You saved a couple of seconds on
Pay attention, speedrunners.
that. It's almost as good as jumping over the fence in Two Worlds and not getting an animation.
What a god.
Oh my god, what a god.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. When I get the full version, that's something I gotta pay attention to, is how frequently Stardust Herbs pop up.
Yeah. Was that an item in the original?
Yes, and it was a very important one if you had Kevin.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Also, you couldn't buy them anywhere.
I wonder if they changed
Please, accept the goddess of mana's blessings.
or if it's something you kind of
Priest,
unfortunately have to grind for
Carl.
as drops.
bring Carl back.
Wait, has there
Friend,
been a roulette
he's
chest
my
yet?
only friend.
No, not one.
Carl, the wolf pup.
What is
Did
your
they
name,
just ditch that
son?
system entirely?
I see.
How early in the game
Listen
did
well,
those show up?
Kevin.
Very early.
The gift of life comes with the
Probably
inevitability
realize this
of
is
death.
stupid.
Nothing can replace a life
Considering that's
lost,
the only way to really like
nor bring back a soul
not
who
get
is no
screwed
longer with
sometimes
us.
to, like,
That is why the gift
increase
is so
stat
precious.
Yeah, your luck stat.
But death is
The luck stat
simply
was
how
the one
new
that
life
got rid of
begins.
traps and slowed the wheel down.
Though Carl cannot return to
Didn't
his
Hawkeye
previous
also
life,
get a benefit from that?
his soul will live on
Considering
in
his,
your
thief
heart.
status.
Do you understand?
Not really. It was more so just.
But
Not really. It's more so just
Carl,
like
he's...
he has a decent luck stat, so.
Keep the memory of
Okay.
him alive in your heart.
Yeah, I guess in that case.
young one.
So
And someday
technically, yes.
Carl may be
Yeah, just play the
reborn into
role
your
of,
life again.
What they do.
Do not give up hope.
Beast
No!
Master.
This is the king's fault. Won't forgive him for what he did to Carl.
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the mana tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Withering? But without the mana tree,
Yeah.
the
I
seals
said
on the
before I would
mana
just stop at
stones
Jad with
will
everybody
break.
else, but I do need to see what this scene looks like if you have Angela in the party.
You're acting like this doesn't affect you.
Because in the original,
You've been chosen by
she'll just like
fairies.
shove people out of the way
This
to
means that
talk to the Priest of
you
Light.
alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
What? Fairy? What's he talking about?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the
Does Kevin
sanctuary
have to
for
stand
long
like
without
that?
a host. If I hadn't found you, he wouldn't have made it.
But Fairy's better now, yeah? We made it to Wendell. You do not need me anymore, so go to the old man instead.
Would that I were able to bear your burden. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
Huh? Don't need a mana sword. I need revenge on the one who hurt Carl. Can't get distracted.
Kevin, I'm sure you already know you don't have the strength to defeat the King of Ferolia. Not with your power right now. But with the Sword of Mana, you would.
What? Stronger than the king? Really? But what is the Sword of Mana?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits. It is an alternate form of the golden wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power.
You can tell with some of the
sword
design of
lies
this
in the
forestry that
roots
they're
of the
really trying to
mana tree.
emulate.
Waiting.
I forgot the name. Hiro Isono. His art
Before the Mana Tree
from the
withers
original like
completely,
cover and promotional work for the
must
game.
reclaim the sword and awaken the goddess of mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
I get that sword. I can defeat the king? Done! Where is the, Sanctuary of Mana?
I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary.
The fairy says mana like she's
Throughout
from
the
Wisconsin.
world are 8 points of mana
We'll
energy,
get the Sword of Mana and
mana
head to the
stones,
Packers game.
sealing away the fearsome benevolence.
Oh, those
If you activate
Watch
the
out for
mana
those
stones,
edge weapons
the
there.
portal connecting our world to the sanctuary of mana,
Oh, hi, Nightman. Yeah, this just came out.
The demo.
through that portal.
Well, yes.
is
The
the
full game's not
sanctuary.
until
It
later.
doesn't come out till the end of
However,
April.
You should know
But the
that
demo is out.
the energy inside the
PS4
8
and
mana
Switch.
stones was sealed on
Actually,
purpose
also on Steam, I believe.
as
they
the
got-
mana goddess
Oh, it is on
began
Steam too?
her slumber.
Let me check.
What do I do?
In ages past, There once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from
Sorry guys, I
the
got a
mana
phone call.
stones
One sec.
and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refuse to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed benevolence. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit.
Recommended even.
There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed
Actually,
spell.
wait.
No,
I hit the minimum. Not the
There
recommended.
may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the mana stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a mana stone, I've heard many say that the Lightstone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina. It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh? Huh. Yep.
Don't leave me behind. I need to save Heath. I'm coming with you.
So far, still no fall damage. Wait. I did this for weapons, but not for armor yet.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Nice. Ooh, exciting.
Come again.
Oh, one thing I hope they do in this, well, for Duran at least, because this applies entirely to him, is more clarity for, like, when you get shields, how they work, that they actually work properly in the game. None of this bullshit where you equip a certain element shield on a certain element's day, and that causes enemies to do more damage to you, instead of the other way around.
Wait, stop. There's mana power coming from the waterfall. See that strange hole? Further up. I bet Lumina is in there.
All of us! Next! Run! One down! Run!
Can't you tell? We are getting stronger. Don't worry, I've got this.
Got you! One down!
All done.
One down! Got you!
Let's hurry along.
Is that the hole? Fairy said we have to get there. But how do we do that?
Oh, right. I forgot you can't fly. I think I can use the residual mana power in the waterfall to get you over there.
I'm gonna snicker
give
every
it a
time
try.
she says Nana.
We did it! This one is so annoying! All done.
Menace! Defeat it quickly and got you!
See that? I was great.
Take down the enemy! Just weak enemies.
This one is so annoying.
One down.
All done.
How long does poison take to wear off? There it goes.
We can take this enemy in no time. Owie. Hey, watch
One down.
Easy peasy.
First boss is probably through here. that's usually the pattern this game follows. Save point that restores all your health and magic points. And yeah, this is definitely a boss arena.
I'm on the job.
Okay, so that's how you do it.
On it! Elemental? Monster? Witch?
No.
You know what? It's the end of the demo anyway. Oh, that's all that. Yeah, I'm thinking of Dream Seer. Oops.
This isn't the elemental we're looking for. It's a giant monster. So why do I feel mana power coming off of it? Did this food steal the mana power?
Ugh, fight the monster first. Worry later.
I did that in the original too. It is a nice way of telling. Well,
What
if the health
is
gauge
that?
weren't there, it's a nice way of telling how far along you are in the fight.
Heyo! Looking for Lumina? That'd be me. Nice to meet ya.
What is this
Pleasure.
voice?
And thanks for releasing me from the belly of that Full Metal Meanie. Am I right?
Oh.
Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't come. Barry filled me in on your plight while you were fighting. Telepathy's great, huh? Just like Fairy, we elementals need mana to live. I'll help
trying to,
however I can to make
figure
sure we
out,
save the mana of the world.
Lumina,
What the voice reminds me
where is the Lightstone?
It's straight up from here, deep within the old ruins. But you can't exactly get there from here. Oh, no. It's safe, though. For now, at least. It's so unstable. It seems like the Benevodon could be unsealed at any minute. We gotta get the rest of the elementals on board and open the portal to the sanctuary.
Remember Jalo from, I think it was King's Quest 6?
no clue.
Huh?
The court jester, he's
crack?
like halfway toward that
Here.
character.
Wait. Maybe a shortcut.
Oh yeah, that boss fight is a lot simpler here than in the original.
We it to me, Wookiees!
No time!
Leave it to me, Wookiees! Bye!
What?
After your first boss fight.
What do you think you're doing?
Thanks for taking down the cavern barrier. Saved us some trouble. Now, nothing's stopping us from invading Wendell. This is a present to show our appreciation.
No!
Let's get going.
Oh, what do I do?
And that's it.
You did it.
Yeah, I'll pass on the PlayStation Store for now.
Save it for later.
That reminds me of my experience with Final Fantasy VII Remake demo.
Trials of Mana.
How dare they assume that I don't already have this pre-ordered?